Hello everyone, it's me, McMiner, and welcome back to another episode of the My Creations Showcases series here on Minecraft. This is episode 37 in the series now, and in today's episode, we are going to be touring, you are seeing it on your screen right now. It is the sequel to my Halloween theme park that I showcased back in October, around Halloween. It is called the Christmas theme park that I've been working on for the past, I'm recording this like the Monday after I finished the park, this park, which, fun fact, the layout of this park is inspired by another theme park that Popular MMOs played that I really enjoyed their series on. This time, this theme park's layout is inspired by the layout for the hit theme park Notchland. So yeah, I dedicate this map to the creator of Notchland Leisure Gaming. I dedicate this map to him, because the layout is heavily inspired by his Notchland theme park. But yeah, here is the sign. It's the same as the Halloween theme park sign, except instead of Halloween, it says Christmas. It has the exact same number of letters as Halloween as well, and as well as the walls and stuff. Instead of orange and black for the sign and walls, I use red and green because red and green are the main Christmas colors. Oh yeah, and for the starting area over here, it's like because this is the direct sequel to the Halloween theme park, the starting area is meant to look exactly the same as the Halloween theme park with the teleports and all that stuff too. So yeah, and instead of glowstone, I used the green frog lights, and instead of a pumpkin, I made it a present. So yeah, we are going to be showcasing this entire theme park in hopefully what I think is going to be another hour-long special. So yeah, here is the welcome book. So yeah, you can read the rules if you want. So yeah, you can read the book if you want. It's just like any other minigame in a theme park showcase I do. If you want to read everything, you can pause the video if you want, cause yeah. And yeah. Oh yeah, and this park was in the works from October 29th to November 10th, 2023. I'm currently recording this 3 days after I finished this theme park. I'm just waiting to upload it on December, sometime in December, as part of my daily December uploads. But yeah, so yeah, I'm also recording this on a time where no one's in my house, because I am recording this in the main area of my house where everyone in my house can hear me talking. And yeah, so yeah, that is that. And yeah, here is the sign. Like I said, here are the teleports, which the blocks that you teleport to, when you press the buttons, are marked by glowstone on each side. So yeah, that is that. And here is the welcome signs. Here is the welcome area. It's the same as the Halloween theme park. And then here's the exit door, which is the same as the Halloween theme park, except this is a hanging sign with some chains. Chains hanging down with a hanging sign. I updated the Halloween theme park so that it looks like this as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the tour here. Let's start off with the map over here. Here's a map of the entire park. I want to say it's around the same size as the Halloween theme park, except for the fact that the entryway for this park is not symmetrical to the Christmas theme park. I might want to turn down my music a little more. But yeah, I want to say it's around the same size as the Halloween theme park, but I'm not gonna place any bets on it. And yeah, you can use these maps to find your way around. And oh yeah, this is gonna be what we ride at the end of the video. It is a little monorail as well. So yeah, that is gonna be what we do at the end of this tour. Hopefully it'll be an hour-long special. You will know, because you will know right now, because you'll see how long the video is right now. But yeah, starting off with everything, here we have the first thing that was built in this park is a restaurant, and is a snowman restaurant and arcade. So yeah, This is a restaurant and arcade. But yeah, I made it a restaurant and an arcade at once because I got inspired by Dave and Buster's, which is a diner and an arcade, where one side is a diner and the other side is an arcade. Which I remember, like, the last time I was at Dave and Buster's, it was with my mother and all that. It was with my mother and a couple of other people, and yeah, it was with a couple other people that were actually, I'm not gonna talk about all that because I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's some people having to do with my brother, with my younger brother. So that's all I'm gonna say, because it's like I'm not gonna say any more because I'm pretty sure it's like my brother and all of those other people I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure they watch my videos, so I don't want to go too much into detail with that, unless they find it okay, of course. Which, yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Sorry for it's like I keep stuttering for some reason. It's like, yeah. But anyways, over here we have the arcade and raceway with a raceway. So yeah, if we come over here, and yeah, but yeah, I don't know why the minecart sounds aren't. I don't know why the minecart sounds aren't playing. Like, I have friendly creatures turned. Oh wait, I apparently had friendly creatures turned off. Like for some reason. Like, I guess like I could have done it like that. So yeah, I think the best way to do this tour is to, like, go this way. Actually, I know exactly how to do this tour because I tried recording this tour one time already, and it was with a pair of headphones to try to block out some of the outside noises that the microphone was picking up. Like, for example, you probably heard that, and then the microphone probably picked up that sound as well. So yeah. I tried recording this tour one time already, but number one, yeah, it's like, I tried recording it one time already, but I have to do it without headphones, and plus, the reason I'm doing this tour again, like, I'm trying to re-record it, like, again, is because, like, my voice kept cutting out, coming back on. It's like, it's almost like my voice was breaking up, like on a phone or something like that. But yeah, that is that, and yeah, I'm going to, it's like we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna make our way, like, through that. It's like we're gonna make our way, like we're gonna, if you know what I mean, like, if you get what I mean by doing this movement. So yeah, if you don't, you'll see what I'll be doing, like, later in the video. Yeah. Next up, we have a roller coaster titled the Roller Coaster of Presents, which will get you a nice little view of what there is what there is to come for this park. So yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, you can see what there is to come all the way back there, and yeah. So yeah, this is a decently long roller coaster. This was actually the first roller coaster that I made in this park as well. It's considering it was next to the very first thing that I built in this entire park, which was the diner and arcade. But yeah, that is that roller coaster, and yeah, like with all my other theme parks, all the rides have their minecarts stored in ender chests for like time-saving purposes. And then over here we have a minigame, which, fun fact, this is another one of the inspirations for this park was Max Ninja Pig's 3 easy to make Christmas minigames, just like how the Halloween theme park had an inspiration in his 3 easy to make Halloween minigames videos. Like the 2 videos for that, and then the 2 videos for the Christmas theme park. But yeah, those were the rules. And yeah, this was the very first Max Ninja Pig 3 easy to make Christmas minigame up here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design for this, especially in terms of how the sleighs are being held up with their supports. And yeah, so yeah, moving on this way we have a decorate a tree minigame. This is another Max Ninja Pig 3 make Christmas minigames. Minigame. Yeah. So yeah, those are the rules. You can pause the video if you want. You pause the video if you want to read the rules. And then across from this is another roller coaster that will get you a very good view of the park. This was inspired by the Enderman roller coaster from Notchland. In fact, expect to see a lot of similarities from Notchland, just like how the Halloween theme park had a lot of similarities for the Funtime Park, like especially in terms of the layout. Because like I said in the beginning, this map was like the layout for this map was heavily inspired by Leisure Gaming's Notchland map. So yeah, we are going to ride this roller coaster really quick. It's another decently long roller coaster as well. And yeah. It's like I'm trying to figure out like how to commentate like while riding this roller coaster. But yeah, like I said before, this roller coaster is heavily inspired by the Enderman roller coaster. But instead of an Enderman, it's of Santa. And yeah, here we are inside Santa's head. And yeah, you can get a good view of the park from up there. It's like from up there. Cause yeah, it's like yeah, that is the giant Santa roller coaster. Moving on over here, we have a Santa sleigh merry-go-round. I'm gonna put my minecart here because this is a lever that activates the powered rails there. And yeah, we are going to take a quick ride at it one time, really quick, and yeah. Now, yeah, that is that, and moving on over to this minigame. This was one of my own minigame ideas. It is a race to the top minigame. So here are the rules for this minigame. Again, pause the video if you want to read them. So yeah, this is basically my own concept of minigame. And yeah, you can get another really good view of the park from up top here. And yeah, that is that. I'm not gonna like head up. Well, I'm not gonna head up to the top of this just in case because it's gonna take a bit long and in case I die accidentally. Anyways, oh, over here we have a little courtyard area with a couple Christmas trees. Now, these Christmas trees were very easy to make. All I did was got spruce saplings. I did the 2x2 of the spruce saplings, and then I bone mealed them because the 2x2 spruce trees kind of look like Christmas trees in a way to me. And then we got the little stars up top of those Christmas trees. But yeah, that is that. And then moving on over here, we're gonna do the thing on the left first, which is the Snow Hideout roller coaster. It's another roller coaster. You start off in this igloo with a bunch of necessities for a house. Well, maybe except for this ender chest, but yeah, it's there for ride purposes. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick ride at it here. Yeah, riding it now that this park is done, like seeing like some of these other like larger things, especially this minigame right here, which I will get to shortly. Oh, I'm gonna ride that again because it's like I didn't get a good view of like the track or anything like that. But yeah, there's the snow golems and all that. But yeah, that is this ride right here. Riding it now with quite a bit of it surrounding it. Like now that the park is done, with quite a bit of stuff surrounding it. And there's supposed to be a snow golem. You know, like with this thing, like right here surrounding it, which I will get to here shortly. But yeah, it's like it definitely feels more like full, like in terms of what to look around with. But yeah, in terms of all that, that's really cool. Anyways, moving on to the thing on the right, it's another diner called the Cabin Diner. If we come in here, we will be greeted by another armor stand man, like an armor stand dude, which I used a bunch of these armor stand dudes to represent the register people. And yeah, there's a bunch of furnaces here. There's some food and all that. Some cooked chicken, some cooked pork chop, and some cooked steak with some coals to start up the furnaces. But yeah, and then there's food in this fridge as well. And then there's a little seating area over here as well. But yeah, and then there's this little fireplace right here, like featuring campfires. I use campfires because based on what I've seen / heard, campfires won't burn wooden structures down. So yeah, it's a nice use for campfires too as well. So yeah, and then there's this, and yeah, you might think this is it, but no, there's an outside area. It's like, hold on, oh hold on, if, oh. I meant to give myself 2 of those because I'm gonna replace these orange glasses with brown glasses to represent the fact that this is a brown cabin. There we go. That's something I've realized in the last episode. That's something I realized when I tried recording this before, but I forgot to do it before recording again. So yeah, that is that, and yeah. So yeah, this is the seating area, like the outside seating area for the cabin diner. And yeah, that is that, and yeah, let's move on over to this minigame right here, which I am extremely proud of how the outside looks in terms of size, in terms of size regarding height and length, and like in terms of the design for the outside at least. It is a capture the present minigame. It's basically capture the flag, except you are going to be getting presents, which are represented as shulker boxes. You need to find all 6 of them. Make sure keep inventory is off for this game because of this rule right here. But yeah, these are the final rules. Like, this is the final page of the rule book. And yeah, if I teleport over to a side, we will be teleported to like the corresponding player's home base, like the corresponding team's home base. You will get a chest full of swords and a chest full of bow and arrows, just like with another minigame that I will be showing you shortly. And yeah, this I made kind of like a crimson forest and a like snowy forest, kind of to represent like an enchanted snowy forest of some sort. But yeah, there are 3 chests on this side and 3 chests on the other side with the corresponding shulker boxes. And the reason I did 6 is because I experimented with redstone before making this game. And yeah, it's like doing this because it's like once you collect all 6 of your presents and put them in your chests, the redstone lamp for your side will in fact light up. And the way I did this was I did redstone using a comparator for both sides, because like I experimented with all that for this minigame, and it worked for 6 shulker boxes, like going like to the redstone lamp. And yeah, because of the size of it, I wanted to do 6, and yeah. And another fun fact, oh yeah, and here's it's the presents. Presents are the home base. We have a red present with a white ribbon for the red side, and a white present with a red ribbon for the other side. And fun fact about the walls for this minigame, I was originally planning on making it so that the glass would have the same color as the corresponding wool for this minigame. But then, in the middle of building these walls, I was like, wait a minute. I wonder how it would look if the glass was the opposite color of the wool. And boy, am I glad I did that, because it looks so cool in my opinion. Like, it looks so much cooler than what I originally had planned, because it's like, yeah, that is another interesting fact about this minigame. Anyways, if we head back, but yeah, that is that, and yeah, moving on over this way, we are going to go down this sidewalk real quick, like show you everything like over like on the front side of the park, and then we will be coming back on the sidewalk that's behind like all this stuff. But yeah, I think that's what I mean when I went like this at the beginning of the video. Anyways, moving on, we have another minigame of my own idea titled the Christmas Dinner Rush. And here are the rules for this game. This is the rule book for this game. So yeah, it's basically kind of like a maze game of some sort, and once you have like a Christmas dinner, once you have a food that's a part of the Christmas dinner, you put it in the corresponding item frame, and the first person to get all 3 of them in wins. Like, there's 1 different food in each of the 3 different buildings. Like, this left building consists of the oak, spruce, and birch rooms, and it's basically a fence maze of some sort, by the way. This middle room consists of the jungle, acacia, and dark oak rooms, and then this last building consists of the mangrove, cherry, and bamboo rooms. And then the tables are using the other types of wood types, the nether wood types, the crimson and warped wood types. But yeah, that is the Christmas Dinner Rush game. Like, I tried to make it look like turkey, a cranberry, and a potato, because you have mashed potatoes during Christmas dinner. Like, you have turkey, cranberry sauce, and mashed potatoes during Christmas dinner. But yeah, that is that, and then moving on over this way, we have another merry-go-round type ride, featuring a frozen lake. If we hit the button here, we will see another armor stand dude. He's supposed to be fishing. That's supposed to look like he's going fishing, like in that little water area. If only the armor stands in Java were like how they are in Bedrock, where they have arms, so that way I could put a fishing rod in its hand, make it look like he's actually going fishing. If I do figure out how to transfer it to Bedrock, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that is that, and then moving on over this way, we have a North Pole roller coaster. We have another snowy roller coaster, this time taking place at a North Pole. And yeah, we take a quick ride at it, and there's another Christmas tree type spruce tree, and yeah. So yeah, this is another decently long ride. It takes about like 25 seconds to get through the entire ride. And yeah. And it's like, we want to make sure we're at the North Pole and not the South Pole as well, because it's like, South Pole is not anything Christmas related, but the North Pole is. However, I made a North Pole type pole, even though, like, I remember hearing on a Brain Pop video that there is no pole indicating the North Pole. However, there is a pole indicating the South Pole, but the South Pole is not Christmas related. The North Pole, however, is. And over here we have a couple little statues of Santa and an elf. And yeah, these are the signs, like, talking about the statues. These designs, like, I got inspired by a tutorial by this guy right here. Shout out to him. And yeah, moving on over this way. Oh, I should probably show you guys this real quick. This is the restrooms for this park. I am actually pretty proud of the design for, like, the outside of the restroom, like the outside and the inside of the restroom. Oh, that I did. Like, I made it look like there's a little crevice on the top of the walls for the outside. Going into the men's room, it's like, I think I did a pretty good job at making the restrooms, like the restrooms, in my opinion, here they actually look decently better, in my opinion, than the restrooms I made for the Halloween theme park, in my opinion. But yeah. That is that, and then the women's restroom, that's another stall, because that little area, this little thing right here is supposed to represent a urinal, so yeah. Then moving on over this way, we have a hot chocolate stand, called the Holiday Hot Chocolate Stand, and it's like, you can probably tell it's a hot chocolate stand based off of that mug that has hot chocolate overflowing out of it. But yeah, this is a hot chocolate stand with another armor stand dude, like, as the register person. you can order, like you order, like, the line 2 order starts here. And then once you get your hot chocolate, which consists of the milk bucket and the cocoa beans. Oh yeah, and I put furnaces here because it's hot chocolate as well. And I know you can't cook, like, milk or cocoa beans in Minecraft, but still, I decided to put that there for, like, for hot chocolate-y type purposes. Anyways, over here, like, I didn't know what to put in this area, so I just put it as a little snow golem zoo little area with some trees over here. Same case with this, I put some trees over here because I had no idea what to put there. And plus, trees make theme parks more lifelike, like I learned in Z1 and Only Gaming's Let's Build a Theme Park series, which is one of my favorite series from him, by the way. But anyways, before we get too off topic, let's move on over to this minigame right here. It's called the Snowy Maze, and yeah, the Snowy White Maze, because it's called the Snowy White Maze because it uses white stained glass and not snow. And then on each side of this maze is a couple dining areas with more armor stand dudes. And yeah, moving on over this way, we have a minigame that's inspired by Stampy's Dunking Booth game. Here are the rules for this game. It's titled Oh Snow. The title is actually inspired by the cool math game, like the Flash cool math game, which was, I remember like playing back in elementary school. I really liked that game. So yeah, titled I remember it was titled Oh Snow to play on the phrase Oh No. But yeah, anyways, which should I do first? Should I do these 3 rides, or actually, you know what? Let's do this right here, and then we will get to those 3 rides, starting with this one. This right here is another minigame called Coal, Present, Needle. It's basically a Christmas version I came up with of rock, paper, scissors, where coal is rock, present is paper, and needle is scissors. So yeah, this was one of the minigames this was one of the only minigames that I use quite a bit of redstone for. But yeah, I'm extremely proud of how I did the redstone for this game as well, because for example, both players step on a pressure plate to choose either coal, present, or needle. And yeah, I will demonstrate for player 1. So yeah, I'm going to demonstrate by hitting present. And yeah, if you hit the pressure plate, it will 1 second later, like, it will tell the other players, like, it will tell the other player what player 1 said, and it will also dispense out the same thing that you put in. And yeah, if I could do the same thing for this right here, like if I choose that, it will dispense the same thing. And here's the key for this game as well. I forgot to show that when I first recorded it as well. But yeah, that is this game. That is Coal, Present, Needle. And yeah, you know what, I should probably go and reset the game real quick. And yeah, I made little things of coal, a present, and a needle, made to look like little 5x5 stuff. But yeah, that is the Coal, Present, Needle game. One of the few minigames that has redstone. Like, I think it's one of the, actually no, it's one of the 3 minigames that has redstone, that uses redstone. Because the other game that uses redstone that I showed you guys before was the Capture the Present game, like over on the other side of the park over there. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to these 3 rides over here, and then maybe we should show you guys this thing afterwards. Starting off, we have this ride, which is called the Ice Castle Roller Coaster, which is basically like it's basically a castle made of ice. Kind of. Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna go there. But yeah, here we have a roller coaster featuring a castle made of ice. And yeah, you go slowly through here to get a good look at what's inside the castle, which is just a bunch of water fountains made of ice. But yeah, and we go through all 4 of these towers as well. And we go through all 4 towers as well, like before the ride finishes. And because of that, this is another decently long ride. Which, speaking of decently long rides. The longest ride I remember is like I remember like when I first made it like that ride, and it's like this ride is gonna be so long, and then when I finished making the ride, I timed myself like going on the ride, and it was almost 2 minutes long in length. It was 1 minute and 50 seconds long in length. But yeah, I will be getting to that roller coaster later in the video. But anyways, moving on over here, I should probably show you guys. Let's show you guys this roller coaster first, since it's closer to the entrance. It's called the Roller Coaster of Elves and Workshops, which, fun fact, it used to just be this. It used to just be this building right here with the word elves on it. But then, due to some stuff, like yeah, considering, and like I said, like considering that this park is inspired by Notchland, I wanted it to look similar looking to it, so yeah, and because of that, I decided to make this outside area with an extra elf over here as well. And now this ride is even longer than it was before. It's a decently long ride, actually. But yeah, I did show you guys the sign of what the roller coaster is called, right? It's called the Roller Coaster of Elves and Workshops. So yeah, we're going to take a quick ride at it. It's probably going to be anything but quick since it's pretty long. And like I said, the longest roller coaster is 1 minute and 50 seconds long. And yeah, if you didn't get that sign said that this elf is terrible. And I'm sorry. Because yeah, that elf, I did a terrible job at making that elf. So yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, the elves outside, I think I did a better job on, especially on this elf, which is carrying 4 different presents. Yeah, there's its face, and yeah, we now travel up on its head, and we drop back down onto the presents, and then we head back down this way to this elf right here. And yeah, that is the end of the roller coaster of Elves and Workshops. So I don't know why I called it that, but still, it's a pretty funny name. It's a nice, funny, long name, kind of like the roller coaster. That's the longest roller coaster I'll be showing you guys here shortly. And then, oh, why did I put my minecart back? And it's like I still have quite a bit of rides to show you guys, including this one, which took me quite a while to make because I had to make the terrain and all that. It's a roller coaster that takes place in and on a snowy mountain. And that's exactly what this roller coaster is called. It's called the Snowy Mountain Roller Coaster. So yeah, we are going to take a quick ride at it, and yeah, actually no, the roller coaster that took me the longest to make is probably the one that's the longest roller coaster to ride. But yeah, and you can see that we go through a snowy forest, like on the sides of the mountains and on top of the mountains as well. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job at making this roller coaster, especially considering how, like, on the sides, I wanted to hide the roller coaster track as much as I could. And I think I did a pretty good job on doing that. Because if I come over here, I think I did a pretty good job at hiding the roller coaster track as much as I could. But yeah, that is all of that, and then moving on over to this, we have a chimney drop. We have a chimney dropper, and yeah, it's a dropper that's inspired by Santa going down the chimney. Because this entrance area is made to look like a fireplace of some sort. Because I tried to make like this large fire using all these shroom lights, and yeah, I should probably set my spawn point in case I die. And yeah, this is the button to push to start, and yeah, this door is for the exit. And yeah, but yeah, you can get a good view of the park if you have far render distance. And oh, I made it first try. Alrighty, that is very cool. And yeah, but yeah, like I said, this dropper is inspired by going down the chimney. And yeah, that is that. And then yeah, I looked at this, like, it's like, should I do this first? Actually, and then I was like, nah, I mentioned the chimney dropper first, so that's what I'm gonna do first. So yeah, over here is the coaster inside a cabin, or as the sign outside says, the cabin coaster. it's supposed to be a slower roller coaster to give you a better look at the rooms that I made in this roller coaster. So yeah, starting off is a bedroom, and then we enter a bathroom, and then over here is a dining area with a kitchen, and then the next room is of a fountain because I was running out of ideas. Because I was running out of ideas for what to put in this ride. But yeah, that is that ride. And yeah, that is that ride. And yeah, you can return your minecarts here, but I technically don't need to, considering it's ender chests and all that. And yeah, over here, I forgot to put in a rulebook before recording this again, because I noticed that I didn't include a rulebook for a couple of the games. Yeah, it's like I'm recording this like literally right after my first take at recording this, but yeah. Here we have, this is basically an ice boat race. And I think we all know how ice boat races work. It's like you race on boats via the ice, and the first person to make it to the finish line wins. And because it's on ice, you go much faster, and it's way harder to control the boats as well. But yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the exit sign for the cabin coaster. And anyways, over here. Oh yeah, this is another game that involves redstone. Yeah, there are 4 games that involve redstone. So yeah, this is a minigame called the Present Joust. There we go. Here are the rules for it. And yeah, this is another game that involves redstone, mainly because I did something. Mainly because I did it so that if you press one button, both minecarts will go. For example, if I press this button, both of the minecarts will go. And the same thing applies to this button. So yeah, that is the Present Joust game. You have all the materials you need right here. And yeah, there's a couple minecart refills as well in case you accidentally drop the minecarts. Anyways, over here we have an ice-themed bumper boats. Like, it's bumper boats, except it's on ice instead of water. So yeah, those are the rules. And yeah, there are 9 different boats for 9 different players, if you want, because it's like, oh yeah, and I also made it so that the 9 different boats are up top on the ice bumper boats game. Yeah, anyways, over here we have an ice castle parkour game, which I will be doing only 1 attempt of, and if I fall, big whoop, because it's pretty hard to do, honestly, considering it's ice. So yeah, that is this. Jump. And then jump. But yeah, that is the exit of that is the end/exit of the ice castle parkour. But yeah, this is the exit of it over here. And yeah, you just drop into the water, and yeah, that's how you leave the game. Anyways, next up is this ride, which this ride is the ride that I was talking about that is almost 2 minutes in length. Mainly because it takes you through a gingerbread man first, and then it takes you around a gingerbread house, in the gingerbread house, and then back out. But yeah, this ride is actually called the Run 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 as Fast as You Can roller coaster. I called it that because of the gingerbread man's famous catchphrase. If you don't know what it is, you are living under a rock. It goes, "Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So yeah, it's based off of that catchphrase. If you don't know what that catchphrase is, I'm sorry to say, but you are living under a rock. So yeah, we are going to take a quick ride at it real quick. And it is, like I said before, it is 2 minutes, it's almost 2 minutes long in length. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. So yeah, we head into the gingerbread man via its feet. We head up its legs into its arms and torso. And then we head up into its head, and then there's a little secret area. area that I forgot to show in like the first time I recorded. So it's kind of like thank goodness I can show that. Hopefully my microphone. Yeah, hopefully my microphone works like for this take, because I do not want to have to record this for yet another hour. So yeah, yeah, we are in a candy cane forest. Oh yeah, because I made a bunch of candy canes to hopefully fill in some space. Like, the candy canes are mainly for space fillings, but they can be a candy cane forest if you want to call it that. But yeah, now we are heading around the gingerbread house, and now we are heading into the gingerbread house, and as you can see right there, gingerbread house exterior design inspired by TSMC Minecraft, because I followed his tutorial to make this gingerbread house, like his tutorial on how to make this gingerbread house. But yeah, the inside is all my designs, because all he did was make the exterior. But yeah, anyways, after going through the rooms on the first floor, we now head to the second floor / attic, and yeah, we then head up this way outside the house, down this way, and then we start making our way back to the we head back to the roller coaster. And oh yeah, there's another monorail station over there. And oh yeah, there was a monorail station by the Capture the Present game as well. But yeah, that is that mini game. But yeah, see what I mean when I say that this was the longest roller coaster? Like, it was literally almost 2 minutes in length, because I remember, like, I rode this testing it, like, for the first time. I timed myself, like, riding it. So yeah, that is this mini game. And yeah, here we have another monorail station. And yeah, moving on over this way, I think that is everything on this sidewalk. Yes. Oh, and here is the piece of glowstone that teleports you to the right side. But yeah, that is the piece of glowstone that you teleport to when you hit the teleport to the left side button. If I said right, I'm sorry, but I think I need to show you that teleport area. Anyways, moving on over here, we have a present spleef minigame, which here are the rules for it. And what I did for it is really cool, because I made it so that you can automatically reset it just with the push of a button. And yeah, so for example, if I dig out all of this, so yeah, for example, if I dig out all of this, so yeah, I've dug out a good area's worth of snow. I'll put that back. And the best part about it is that pressing one of these buttons will make it automatically reset. So if I come back up here, it should be good to go for another round. But yeah, anyways, moving on over this way. Oh, I think I forgot to show you this. We have a diner called the Nice Cream Diner, which the design for it is inspired by two things of Stampy's, to be precise: his Nice Cream shop and his soggy sandwich. But yeah, there's nothing too special here, just another dude with another armor stand dude with a furnace chest, and there's a register here as well. And yeah, that is that. And then moving on over this way, we have the theme park's shop, which I think I did a pretty good job on, like this sign right here, like for the exterior. Even though it's not symmetrical, but I don't worry too much about that. It's like, even though I want to make my things symmetrical, if it can't be symmetrical, I just roll with the punches, if you know what I mean. And yeah, there's nothing in these chests. I still need to put, like, stuff in those chests, just like with the Halloween theme park shop. But yeah, anyways, over here we have just another snowman zoo. And yeah, I don't remember if I told you guys this before, but actually, no, I don't. Yeah, I told you this, like, in the first recording, like, I told you when I went through that, but since I'm here and I did it for this, I'll tell you now. the snowman carrot nose I'm making out of, like, most of the snowmen in this park have their carrot noses made out of acacia, like a stripped acacia wood and stripped acacia logs. But anyways, moving on over this way, we have a roller. Actually, hold on. Let's show you guys this mini game real quick first. Actually, you know what? No. Let's make that the last thing to show you. The Christmas dinner roller coaster, which is inspired by the Pixel Gun map. Like, all the Christmas dinner stuff is inspired by the Pixel Gun map. But yeah, we are going to take a quick ride at this really quick. And yeah, that's supposed to represent chicken or turkey. Then there's cranberry sauce. Then we have another gingerbread house, like a graham cracker house. Then we have another drink of some sort. Like, yeah, this ride is inspired by the Pixel Gun map, which it's funny because this map was like, this roller coaster is on top of a table, actually. If you didn't see it at first, like, it takes place on top of a table. And I would put more snow golems. Excuse me. Well, that was weird. I would put more snow golems down here, but number one, I want to light this up down here, and number two, it's like lighting everything up would melt all the ice that snow golems produce. Anyways, over here we have another Max Ninja Pig minigame called Ice Wars. Here are the rules for that. And yeah, let me set my spawn point here, and because I'm gonna teleport to the top, because you can get another really good view of the park from up here as well. But yeah, you can get a good view of what I've shown you so far and what there is to come. So yeah, we have all that, and yeah, this was the last Max Ninja Pig 3 Easy Make Christmas minigame that he did, because it was in part 2 of that series, like, of that little thing. And the only way you can leave is by jumping off and dying. So yeah, it's like there's no teleport button to head back down, so that's why you have to set your spawn point. Oh, I was lagging there for a second. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, and this was another minigame that I forgot to include a rulebook for. But yeah. This is the other minigame I forgot to include the rulebook for. However, it's like... Oh, actually, hold on. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My dogs were asking to head outside. It's like they were about to ask to head outside, and yeah, you probably heard one of them. It's like you probably heard one of them in the background. But yeah, it's like while I was away. But yeah, anyways, this minigame right here is basically a parkour race where you have to be the first one to light the star on top of that tree, and the first person to do so is the winner. So yeah, that is that minigame right there. And then moving on over, here's the entrance to refill the cold present needle game. Over here, next up, is a gingerbread man diner, which the design of this gingerbread man is inspired by ADHD Craft, which I saw this tutorial on YouTube, and I was like, I saw the tutorial on how to make this on YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make this into a diner in my Christmas theme park. So ADHD Craft, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the inspiration for this build. And yeah, we are going to show you what there is inside. Here is the little waiting area, because this is what normal restaurants have, at least where I live, which is in the US. And here is another armor stand man with a register. Yeah, and then we have outside dining, like back here, and then yeah, we have all of this, and you have to jump over this chair to access this outside diner, which I might move this over like a block this way, so that way you don't have to jump over the chair. But yeah, that is that. Oh, I did not mean to jump over that, but yeah. Moving on up this way we have some more seating areas. Like we have 2 more areas where you can sit and have your meals, have your food. And yeah, up here is a balcony, which was in the ADHD crafts tutorial for this. And yeah, and then over in this little area, which is one of the arms, we have another, like we have more seating areas, which is very cool in my opinion. And yeah, and then going up to the head is more seating areas, and if I turn around, it is the kitchen, because yeah, there's another armor stand man back there, and yeah, but yeah, the head is where you can find the kitchen for this diner. But yeah, that is the Gingerbread Man Diner. So yeah, I would like to thank ADHD Craft for the inspiration for this, and I'm so glad I found that tutorial as well, because like I said before, like I watched the tutorial and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make this as a diner for my Christmas theme park. So yeah, that is the Gingerbread Man Diner. And yeah, moving on over this way, we have a Christmas Find the Button map, which here are the rules for it. I'm gonna try and go quicker than how I went in the first take of me taking this, but yeah, here is the start button. So yeah, starting off we have level 1, a snowy forest. It is oh, okay, I got to see. For some reason I thought I heard something in the world, like it was like like I heard a whisper of some sort. I don't know why, but anyways, level 2 we have a gingerbread house. So yeah, if we go up here, we can go to the 2nd floor, which features a bedroom and a little computer area to play video games or work on stuff. And yeah, anyways, the button is down here. Next up is Santa's workshop. All these armor stand mans are supposed to represent Santa's elves, like working on the toys to give to Santa to help, like to give out to the kids. Anyways, moving on, we have level 4, snowy cabin, and hold on, I will be right back again. My dogs are asking to come in. Alright, level 4 is a snowy cabin, where we can come outside here, and there is roof access too, because, yeah. And here, you could jump on, via the roof access, you can jump on the trees, and yeah, the button is behind the cabin. It is right here. Level 5 is inside a present. It's called Inside the Present. This is an acacia button. And, oh, whoops. I'm trying to be as quick as I can because, yeah. But, yeah. Okay. Alright, level 6 is a Christmas tree, which is basically the 2x2 spruce area. Which is basically the 2x2 spruce tree. And then, that's that. And then level 7 is Christmas dinner, where it features chicken, which represents turkey. Netherwort to represent cranberries, and a potato to represent the mashed potatoes. Yeah, anyways, the button for this is right here. Level 8 is called Candy Canes. You are in a candy cane forest for this one. Yeah, and the button is back here. Level 9 is on Santa's sleigh, which has similarities to the Santa's sleigh merry-go-round, which I forgot to mention. Like, while I am showing you guys these next levels, level 10, the Frozen Lake. It's like it's like one of the reindeers, like on each of them was red, like the nose on it was red, like the front reindeer was red. That's because I made it so that it's supposed to represent Rudolph, the ones with the red nose. But yeah, anyways, moving on, we have this, that was that. Level 11 is the North Pole, which the inspiration for the design of this level is inspired by one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, The Polar Express. But yeah, this design is inspired by that movie. And yeah, then level 12, the Snowman, which requires more parkour. to get up to the top. But yeah, the parkour starts right here. And there is a head hitter jump, as some people like Preston like to call it. But yeah, come up here, and this is another snowman that I made with stripped acacia wood. And then I made the arms out of stripped spruce wood, I think. The button is back here. And yeah, that is the Christmas Find the Button. And yeah, that is that. And moving on over here, we have the statues again. We have those statues again. Over here, we have a Christmas King of the Ladder, which is basically the climb to the top minigame from the Halloween theme park that I didn't realize was called King of the Ladder until I watched some other videos on this, on this minigame. I'm going to teleport up to the top to show you guys the view you get from this minigame, like after you climb to the top. But yeah, we still have like this whole line down here. Like we still have this whole area to get through. And we're almost an hour in. And yeah, it's like I was basically done with the my first take was basically done with the tour, like at the hour-long mark. Like I was riding the monorail. Like I started riding the monorail at the hour mark. Anyways, yeah, we have a prize chest up here. And yeah, I made the red and green slabs again. And yeah, kind of like how I did the orange and black slabs for the Halloween King of the Ladder and the Halloween theme park. But yeah, anyways, we are going to jump down because we still have quite a bit more to show you guys. But yeah, anyways, moving on over here is another Max Ninja Pig minigame called Snowball Fight. You need to set your spawn point here. Here are the rules. Pause the video if you want to read them. And yeah, you want to make sure you don't throw the snowballs. Instead, you want to punch players with them. But yeah, this is another Max Ninja Pig game, and I made another tall structure because it's like I want to make more tall structures in my theme parks because it's like it would be a good view of the different areas. Like, it would be a good view, from the entrance to indicate that there is a lot to do in this park. Anyways, moving on, we have a Christmas-themed Connect 4, this little ride over here were some of my final, ideas I had, and it's basically, all of that because it's I was starting to run out of ideas for what to put in this park, for what minigames and rides to put in this park. But yeah, it's the last few things I made, in this Christmas, the last two things I made in this Christmas theme park are the Capture the Present and the monorail up here. But yeah, anyways, that is the Christmas Connect 4 game. We have another monorail station over here. Oh yeah, this is the monorail station I was talking about earlier, that's right. And then we have a merry-go-round that's inside a present. This was the last idea I had before I finished the park. But yeah, I am so glad I'm glad that this was the last idea I had to make because I was starting to run out of ideas for all this stuff. Anyways, moving on over this way, we have the final stretch of minigames and stuff. Starting off with a Enchanted Forest hide and seek. So yeah, you can pause the rule. I keep saying pause the rules. It's pause the video if you want to read the rules. But yeah, those are the rules for this minigame. And yeah, if I head inside here, you will see that it literally is a forest featuring a bunch of different trees. For the red side, I made it crimson trees. The green side, I made spruce. Oak is for the lime side, and birch I made for the white side. And I made it birch for the white side because birch logs are mainly white, in this game, and in real life, too. So, yeah, that is this. It is a hide-and-seek match as well. But yeah, anyways, moving on over here, we have a present parkour minigame. So yeah, that was really quick in reading the rules. So yeah, I am going to do one attempt on this, and if I fall, it's a big whoop. So yeah. Oh, there was a truck of some sort. I think it was a delivery truck of some sort that just went by my house. Oh, I almost fell there. It was a delivery truck that just went by my house, so if you heard something like an engine, like nearby, apologies. But yeah. Oh no, I almost made it to the end. I was so close. But yeah, but yeah, hopefully you guys saw what that sign said. If you didn't, it's like, I'm so sorry. But yeah, anyways, over here we have a gingerbread minigame called Gingerbread Run. Here are the rules. Oh, we passed the 1 hour mark, I just realized, because I'm looking at my screen recorder and I noticed that we passed the 1 hour mark. But yeah, here are the rules for this game. So yeah, this is another hour-long special. Thank God. I really wanted this to be another hour-long special too, to be honest with you, since the Halloween theme park was one. And yeah, this is a gingerbread run game. It's basically a combination of tag and hide and seek, because it's like the gingerbread man is a hider, and however the gingerbread catcher has to kill the gingerbread man. Oh, I should probably put out a sign like after I'm done recording that says "Set your spawn point here," like, because it's like the gingerbread man the gingerbread catcher has to kill the gingerbread man in the quickest time. And however, like, it turns into tag because of the gingerbread man's famous catchphrase, because it's like the rule for the gingerbread man is, it's like once he's found, they can run around to prevent them from dying as quickly as they could. But yeah, anyways, we have another gingerbread house over here. This was made using another tutorial by another YouTuber. This is the name of that YouTuber. But yeah, it was just on the outside of the gingerbread house. I made the inside design completely on my own. But yeah, here is the second floor. So yeah, and you can look down here, like if you see the gingerbread catcher like going in and you see them climbing the ladder, you could jump down at the last second and run away. But yeah, that is the gingerbread run game. Moving on over to the next little thing. It is an animal farm over here. But yeah, it is an animal farm over here. However, this is not just any animal farm. It is another minigame. It is a minigame called Naughty vs. Nice. So yeah, there is the first page of the rules. And there's the second page. Okay. But yeah, that is this minigame right here. It didn't require that much. It didn't require any redstone. Unlike this next minigame. Oh yeah, it's like I keep forgetting about other minigames that involve redstone. So yeah, this is another minigame that involves redstone, like the present joust, the capture the present, the what was it called? It was capture the present joust, coal present needle, and then there was one other one right here, like right over there. But yeah, this minigame is actually inspired by Stampy Longhead's Take the Tooth minigame, except instead of you playing as the Tooth Fairy, you're playing as Santa. But yeah, here is the first page of the rulebook. Here's the second page. And here's the third. So yeah, this minigame. It's basically, like I said before, it's heavily inspired by Stampy Longhead's Take the Tooth minigame, because like you press the button to win each mode, and however, it's like the floors are creaky, so if you step on a creaky floor, you'll wake up the child and you'll get busted. So yeah, just like with Take the Tooth, there are 3 difficulties: easy, medium, and hard. But yeah, that is medium difficulty. Yeah, that was easy and medium difficulty. And then the hard difficulty is basically a checkerboard pattern of the creaky floors and stuff, which is basically just pressure plates to activate some redstone that will pull down the pillow and wake up the child, and wake up the jack-o'-lantern child. Oh, I probably didn't put the redstone out far enough for that. But if you do end up completing hard mode, you do press that button and that message will appear. Anyways, next up is the other minigame that involves redstone. It is a minigame that is somewhat inspired by Z1 and Only Gaming, like the Christmas minigame that he made in his Let's Build a Theme Park series. Here is the rules for that. It has slightly different rules, honestly, but yeah. Here are the rules, and yeah. That is... Oh, I almost destroyed the chest with all the materials accidentally. But yeah, because basically you have to press down. You basically have to throw presents on all 4 of these pressure plates in order to make that redstone lamp light up. Nope. And I remember back when I first played Minecraft, I didn't understand how that redstone worked. But now that I watch tutorials, like I watched some tutorials cause that type of redstone is used for combination locks as well. But yeah, I now know how that redstone works because yeah, I'm able to build it pretty easily now. So yeah. Anyways, oh, I should probably get to this before I forget. It's a statue of me, just like how I made a statue of me in the Halloween theme park. I made a statue of me to represent the fact that I am the creator of this park. But yeah. And what's interesting is that since it's been so long since I made the statue of myself, I had to look up my own tutorial on how to build this statue. But yeah, that's a fun fact about that. Oh yeah, there was a couple Christmas trees on either side of my statue as well. But yeah, that is that, and then moving on over here, this is the theme park overview diner. Use far render distance for best experience. And yeah, this building was meant to be able to get you a good look at the entire park. But yeah, it is definitely not the tallest thing in the park, but its purpose was still to be tall. Yeah. Yeah, we have the dining area over here, and I really like the design of this, mainly because it's like I experimented with the design quite a bit, for this, and the final product turned out really nice, especially, considering I feel like these circles could represent ornaments in a way, which is really, really nice. So, yeah, this is the theme park overview diner. Oh, and maybe after I'm done recording, I should put in some of your normal kitchen stuff, like a chest, a furnace, and a fridge. But yeah, that is the diner. Oh yeah, and I alternated between sea lanterns, which are blue light sources, and green frog lights, which are green frog lights. Green frog lights, which are green frog lights, which are green light sources. I know these have another name other than green frog light. But, yeah, someone please let me know in the comments down below. Actually, no, I will look it up myself. But, yeah. That is that. And, yeah, moving on, we have 3 more things in this entire park. Here's another monorail station. Here we have a Christmas deathmatch. It's basically a PvP arena. So, yeah, those are the rules. So, yeah, those are the rules. Now, the reason that there are flags, on this course is mainly because this course, this minigame used to be a capture the flag minigame. It used to be a capture the flag minigame, but then I realized, wait a minute, I'm making a capture the present minigame on the other side of the park. So I just decided to change it from capture the flag to deathmatch. So, yeah. This is the entrance for Team Red's base. And yeah, just like with the Capture the Present game, each team is offered a chest filled with bows and arrows and a chest filled with swords. But yeah, So yeah, if we come in here, it's supposed to represent another like enchanted forest of some sort, because the red side I use crimson trees, and the green side I use spruce trees. But yeah, I really like the design for the walls of here as well. But yeah, and then here is the base for Team Green, same type of chess, one with bows and arrows and the other with swords. But yeah, that is the Christmas deathmatch game. Moving on to the next minigame, which is the second to last, is another Max Ninja Pig minigame. But yeah, it's called Snowman Archery. I did the game, like I set up the game a little differently than Max Ninja Pig did it, because like if I did it Max Ninja Pig's way, I would have to like put down the buttons, levers, pumpkins, etc. But yeah, here is the rules for this. And yeah, that is that. And yeah, there's another snowman that I made. Like each snowman that I make is honestly like each snowman that I made is always it's always been different than the last, honestly. Anyways, we have one more minigame to show you, and it is called Steal the Coal. You can see the sign like for this to like it was made to represent like the STC like for like the first letters of each word. Like they were made out of coal blocks because we're stealing coal, and then that's made to represent a thing of coal. Yeah, you want to set your spawn point here because these are the rules. Oh yeah, this is another Max Ninja Pig game as well. So yeah, those are the rules. And then to show you the inside of this house, yeah, you want to set your spawn point here. And yeah, we have a little main area first of all, like a little dining area, a little TV area. And then we have a little kitchen area over here, which you can go behind. And come in here, and then there's a little room to watch the fireplace, and yeah, and then we have a couple bathrooms to go through, and yeah, they are not symmetrical. One of them is one block wider than the others, but yeah, then we have a bedroom, like we have a couple bedrooms over here, and yeah, just like with the bathrooms, one of them is one block wider than the others, but yeah. And then this is the dispenser to dispense out the coal. But yeah. So yeah, if you read the rulebook, you'll know what you have to do. And here is the fireplace that you... And here is the fireplace, because this is the room that you get to... That you need to get to get to the coal. But yeah, that is that minigame. And I don't and... sorry. It's like, that is... sorry. That is the last minigame to showcase in this entire park. And yeah, before we end it off by showing you guys the monorail, I don't think I showed you guys the piece of glowstone that's the teleport indicator for the right side of the park. So I'm going to do that really quick, and then we will end off the video by riding the monorail. So yeah. But yeah, I will... So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed me showcasing every single ride in this park. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully I am able to talk long enough until I get there. It should be on this next road right here. Yes, this is it right here. So yeah, this is the block you teleport to when you teleport to the right side of the park. So yeah, we are going to... So yeah, that is it for this episode of My Creations Showcases. We are going to end it off by riding the monorail, and then after we ride the monorail in its entirety, I will be doing my outro. So yeah. Oh yeah, and like back when I first recorded it, this was the hour-long mark right here. So to know that this video is 15 minutes longer, because it's gonna take at least a minute to completely ride the monorail. But yeah. Oh. Let's turn the minecart sounds off. So that way you all will properly be able to hear me. And there's the elf, like the smaller elf I was talking about earlier on the left, and there's the Yeah, there's the elf roller coaster, and then there's the cabin coaster, and then there's the boat race, and yeah, all of that. You basically get a nice overview like of what there is to do like in this park, like by riding the monorail. And the monorail is a nice way to get from one corner of the park to another. So it's like if you want to go from like the capture the present minigame to the steal the coal game, you can just ride the monorail like over to that side. But yeah, we are at stop number 3, and then we have one more stop before and then we have one more stop to go until like that is, but yeah, that's the last stop over there in the distance. And yeah, that is the last stop before stop number 1 again. And yeah, we are in the backside of the park in terms of the monorail now. So yeah, that is this is a nice little way to, like I said, this is a nice little way to get from one corner of the park to the other. And yeah, this is the last stop, and then we are heading back over to monorail stop number 1. So yeah, and yeah, I'm super proud of. Oh yeah, wait. Fun fact: the monorail was the last thing I made to finish off the park, and then like to finish off the park itself, and then the final thing I did was made all the little entryway area, was made the little spawn area and entryway and all that. And yeah, like if you saw it to your left, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is the monorail. That is the monorail ride. So yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of My Creation Showcases. We are going to let's properly head out by going through the exit. But yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of My Creation Showcases. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of My Creation Showcases. This is yet another hour-long special on my channel. Depending on whether I upload another video I have planned first, because this was recorded in mid-November, and I plan on uploading it in December. Well, I already uploaded it by the time you're watching it. This is going to be the 6th or 7th hour-long special, depending on if I upload another hour-long special first. I plan on... That video that I planned is another 1 hour free play fun pixel gun video, so yeah. It's either going to be uploaded before this hour-long special or after this hour-long special, so it's either going to be the 6th or 7th hour-long special, so yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of My Creation Showcases. If you enjoy, like this special Christmas-themed hour-long special of My Creation Showcases, if you all enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and ringing the bell for updates on new videos, because I am continuing the trend with my daily December uploads, like as a little advent calendar. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. See you guys!